What is up everyone, and welcome back to more Naruto Shippuden on the channel. I am here today with episode 48 and I am super excited because in the past couple of episodes we have seen our boy Sasuke, and I am just excited for Naruto to finally smack him in the face. I feel like he would deserve that, to be honest, because after everything that he has put poor Sakura and Naruto through, he probably deserves a good smack in the face. So in the last episode, we left off with the boys and Sakura on their way to Sai, but they've made it look like Kabuto is going the same direction too. I got a funny feeling that Kabuto is probably not going that direction, but are we going to meet up with Sai? And is Sai going to get a punch in the face? Maybe. Don't forget, if you are enjoying all the Naruto on the channel, to hit that subscribe button, and if you wish to watch them unedited, please feel free to head on over to my Patreon. Let's do this. The suspense. It's gonna be Naruto, isn't it? And how would they know exactly? Oh, of course, he's got the tracker on him, that's right. I was gonna say, how did they know exactly which one?
I had a hunch we'd find you here.
Yeah, hi, Sai. How are you? Don't be smiling at me.
I'd expect no less from the Hokage Zanbu Black Ops. I take it that fake corpse didn't fool you then?
Start talking. What's going on here?
Yeah, you have a lot of explaining to do, Sai. But there is part of me that genuinely believes that he's following orders from Danzo, but I also think that he's got his own mission that nobody knows about, so we'll see. Yamato could break into anyone's house, just make a key out of wood from his finger. Ha.
Spill it, jerk! Why would you betray your own teammates?
If I were you, I'd take care not to make too much commotion. Things could turn quite ugly.
Don't get cocky, Sai.
Here, Sai. Take this.
And maybe do some explaining about your book as well.
Thank you.
You were under orders from Danzo, isn't that right? We know Danzo and Orochimaru have teamed up, and we know that they're planning something big. You were chosen to be Danzo and Orochimaru's go-between. What are they planning?
Orochimaru was easy to read. He wants to try and destroy the Leaf Village again. Speak
up, Sai. Now's the time.
No, that's not...
Look, why don't you wipe that phony grin off your face?
Punch him in the face!
Tell that every word you're saying is a dirty pack of lies!
He was gonna say that that's not the case, though. So how are we so wrong? And is Kabuto on his way to us? Because he needs a punch in the face, too. It's like Sai doesn't have a resting bitch face, he's got a resting smile face, which is just as irritating.
The truth of the matter is, you people have discovered my location. My mission is a complete failure.
Huh?
Even if we fought, I couldn't possibly beat all of you by myself. I know that, and I think you know that as well. So there's no point in hiding anything.
I don't understand. You're not making any sense to me.
The plan was to crush the Hidden Leaf Village.
Okay.
You were what?
My true assignment was to form an alliance with Orochimaru, and to orchestrate a conspiracy with him, so that together we could destroy the village.
You absolute traitor!
How could you?
I'm not finished yet.
We'll spit it out!
The other half of my mission was to gather intel on Orochimaru.
That's right, Sai. Keep talking. Own up to everything you've been hiding.
So then we can kill you.
You found Orochimaru and made sure you earned his confidence, so you could defeat him later?
If the Leaf Village did fall, we fully expected Orochimaru would try to betray us. But this way, we make sure we always have the advantage over him.
But you were sacrificing the Leaf Village!
Hold on, you were sent in alone to set all this in motion?
The intelligence I write down in ink can transform itself into little creatures. They can defend themselves while traveling back to the Leaf Village. I was chosen for this mission, specifically because of my abilities.
But if the village were to fall, then innocent people will die!
I don't want to be reminded of that.
Didn't you stop and ask yourself why?
No, because he has no feelings. He's like a brainless dummy.
How could you?
Oh, and one other thing. Sai is just a made-up name I was given for this mission.
So what's your
I'm nobody. I'm merely a tool for Lord Danzo.
He is literally just a puppet. That's all he is.
What about the book? Why do you treat that picture book with such care?
Oh, now we're touching on it. I don't know how to feel though. Like, I want to hate him, but at the same time, I do understand him. And I don't like it. Because he's in the wrong, what he's doing.
2 kids on the cover of the picture book. It's you and your older brother, right? The reason that book means so much to you is because it's the only thing in this world that proves your existence, isn't that right?
That's because it's like a defense that nobody can then get to him.
I could see it the moment I handed back your picture book. It was the way you casually said thank you as you took it out of my hand. Of course you were relieved to get it back. That book is the very thing that proves who you are. Means you're somebody's younger brother, and you don't want to forget that.
It means that you are somebody to someone.
He was your family. The bond you shared with your older brother must be incredibly important to you. Losing that book means erasing that bond, and you don't want that to happen.
But who killed his brother? That's what I want to know.
Sorry, Sai. We had a peek inside that book. Only the drawing along the middle fold is unfinished. I'm also aware that you come from the Foundation. Danzo gave you specialized training to make you suppress your emotions.
Oh my god, it is Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, the nano machines.
It was once used by the village hidden in the mist, aka Blood Mist Village, to numb one's feelings.
That's where Sabuza's from.
Sabuza! That takes me back.
Do you know about the graduation exam?
I remember this. So Sai...
Did you have to annihilate the other students to pass?
So did Sai kill his brother? What did you do, Sai?
If we follow the pages of the book, it begins with you defeating various enemies, then taking away their weapons and armor.
But then it gets to the middle.
Then,
and it's
on
only
the fold
you.
in the middle of the book, you would have ended up fighting against your older brother.
Was I right all along? He's the one that done it.
You killed him, didn't you, Sai?
You're wrong.
So who did then, huh?
This book was going to be a present for him. But right when I was about to finish drawing the final pages, my older brother... well, he succumbed to illness.
Really? That doesn't make any sense at all, though, in the timeline of the story.
Well, you see, my brother is already dead.
Then all the more reason.
I suppose I should have looked like that, shouldn't I?
I feel like now I understand more why Sai is the way he is based on the training that he's gone through, because Zabuza was exactly the same right up until his final moments where he finally showed some sort of emotion. I don't know if I believe him. I don't know.
Within the Foundation, there were many children from families torn apart by warfare. He and I instantly became inseparable. He even treated me like I was a real sibling. We weren't related by blood, but he often said nice things about my drawings.
So he wasn't your real brother. He was like a blood brother, army style.
The picture I wanted to show him most of all was the final one. The final one in the centerfold. But then he died, and I forgot.
Is this really the time to be having this conversation? I mean, hello! We're in Orochimaru's lair. We should probably do something. God, he's been walking this entire episode. I mean, how big is this place? Okay. Was that meant to be Sai's room, or did he go to a different room? No, I think that was meant to be Sai's room. So the question is, what do we do with Sai? He's a traitor to the Leaf Village, so he can't come back with us.
I apologize, Sai. but I'll be leaving behind my clone to stand guard over you.
The way I see it, we're right back at square one. The mission is to save Sasuke.
I wouldn't bother if I were you. It's just that...
Well...
See, I met Sasuke.
And he is not interested in Naruto or Sakura or the Leaf Village. And duh, he's the one that left anyway, you know?
Wherever Sasuke goes, Orochimaru is always with him. That is to say, if you want to rescue your friend, you'll have to get through Orochimaru. If you pursue them, he'll tear you to bits and make you one of his test subjects.
Besides what?
Tell it how it is, Sai.
It won't matter. Sasuke told me he doesn't care about you. That's the truth. According to Sakura, you look up to Sasuke as if he's your brother or something.
It is a massive waste of time when you actually think about it. Sasuke doesn't want to be found.
Why save someone who doesn't respect you? Why stand up to the likes of Orochimaru? Why risk your life for someone who doesn't want to be saved?
Exactly!
There was a time when I really hated Sasuke's guts. Neither of us had families, but that didn't bring us any closer. I was always at the bottom of the class, and Sasuke was always on top. But when I look back, I gotta admit it was always fun being around the guy.
Are you kidding me? Are you delusional? You hated being around Sasuke. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't agree with the fact that Sasuke accepted Naruto. You hated each other right up until the day that he left.
Sasuke is my best friend. It took a while, but now we have a special bond.
But you'll still have to battle Orochimaru.
Don't you get it? It doesn't matter how strong my opponent is. If he tears off my arms, I'll just kick him dead.
Just grow new ones like Deidara.
Gouges out my eyes, I'll curse him dead. Even if I get chopped into pieces, I'm gonna beat Orochimaru and take my friend Sasuke back once and for all.
Okay, I have some thoughts about this. Some Twitch thoughts about this. Okay. I feel like, you know, when time passes, let's talk about us as people. When time passes, here's a better example. When you go through a breakup, right? No matter how rubbish the relationship was towards the end, because let's be honest, it usually is if there's a breakup involved. For whatever reason, our brain always thinks about the best times, and it always makes you be like, no, but it was perfect, and he was the one, and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like Naruto has gone the opposite way, which is time has passed, and he's now like, but Sasuke, like, it wasn't always easy, but he's my best friend. And it's like, if he honestly gave two craps about Naruto, he would be there with him. I just feel like Naruto sees it very differently to how Sasuke sees it. And I get it, they were rivals. I get it that at the end of season 1, they had this big bust up and, you know, they could have killed each other, but they didn't. Sasuke could have killed Naruto. I just feel like if he was honestly his best friend, he would be there for Naruto. I don't know. It's cute to think that maybe they were bezzers, but I feel like that dream is long dead. Long dead. Anyway, it was nice to get a lot more in regards to Sai's backstory as well. I feel like I know a lot more about Sai, and kind of would like to see Sai come out of his shell a bit more now. I mean, obviously he's kind of confessed everything. I don't know what we're going to do with him just yet. If episode 1 is anything to go by, he's obviously going to rejoin our team at some point. Maybe it's going to be now, I don't know. But I would like to give Sai another chance. He can't help the way he's been brought up. And I don't know, maybe he can change and show a little bit more of his personal side, I guess. Anyway, that was a good episode. It was a lot of chit-chat, learning about the characters and whatnot. So as Naruto said, back to square one. Let's go back in and try and get Sasuke out. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching this reaction with me, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.